Download the AllStar app. Make your picks for UFC fights, challenge your friends, level up and win prizes. Link in description. Get it now. Ryan Garcia. The man wins a majority decision over Devin Haney. Is that his name? Yes, Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Devin Haney goes in as the favorite. Ryan Garcia, with all his antics and just wildness ahead of the fight, convinced everybody that he was losing it. He was on cocaine. He was drinking. Well, he was drinking.
Yeah.
But he was just on some drugs. He was just doing everything except for training.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he goes in and just puts on probably one of the best performances he's ever had. Knocks the dude down like multiple times.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was a majority decision. I thought he won clearly, dude. Like,
I mean, again, they were saying that there was it seemed like there was referee bias, and that Haney could have been knocked out if it wasn't for the referee kind of
giving
helping
him
him.
time.
Yeah.
I see.
So the big story is not really the performance.
Yeah.
Right.
The big story is him just like tricking everybody.
Okay, so it
Which
was
is
like putting up an act for like 12 weeks or whatever.
Yeah, it
and
was
just,
putting up
Oh
an
man,
act
he was
the whole
acting
time.
nuts.
Yeah.
He was like going on his like Instagram or Twitter and like would take a photo of a new girl every day and call her his wife. Be like, my wife.
Damn.
Dinner with my wife.
Damn.
Whatever, you know. And then he was like, I mean, the press conferences,
Oh, true.
the whole "thank you Jesus" thing over and over, and then almost immediately being like, I'm gonna put my dick in your mouth," and being like, "Whoa!" He seemed like he lost it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, people were concerned for his,
For his mental health, well-being.
well-being. Yes,
Yeah.
it was just like it was to that point where he had
Damn.
everybody fooled,
Wow.
and the whole time he was training. He, in the weigh-ins, he purposely came overweight and was drinking a beer while he was getting weighed in.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because they have this like rehydration clause, like you cannot rehydrate past this point.
Right, right.
And he was just like, fuck it. Like, why cut my body down to that weight?
He said-
and it was like $500,000 per pound.
I was
that he
gonna
lost.
say, yeah, it was like
Shit.
1.5. He
$500,000 per pound.
That's
he lost
rough.
3 pounds, but it didn't matter because he made 12
$12 million off of betting on himself.
on betting on himself.
Yeah.
So it didn't like that.
also that money is nothing to him.
Yeah,
Good
he has money
business decision.
already,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
everything was strategic.
Yeah.
Everything was strategic. The weigh-ins were strategic.
Damn.
The act, the shenanigans, everything was strategic, and I loved it. I loved every single minute of it. I think it was just brilliant.
Damn, good for him. That's
Yes.
some chess moves right there.
Now he's like, now it's expected. Now we know that he is a mastermind. Now we know that he's a mastermind.
He's just
right?
playing dumb, not actually like losing it.
Yes, because everybody thought he was like Oscar De La Hoya's, the second version of Oscar De La Hoya, right? But he's not, man. He's a totally different generation. Oscar De La Hoya is, he was the golden boy. He was like,
Yeah.
the one that the Mexicans didn't really even like. You know what I mean? 'Cause he was like an American, like white, light skin.
Yeah.
I see.
But Garcia is like the new generation. The kids don't care about that shit anymore. So like he represents that, and man, he's an incredible boxer, dude. I don't even really watch boxing, but I did watch that fight because other people were watching it, and I was just like amazed at like
Just the hands.
just after watching all the antics
Yeah.
and him going in there and doing that, and even in the fight, he was kind of fighting weird at certain points where you remember he would just lean back and kind of just like stay there like that.
Just like selling it or
yeah,
what?
just like it was weird, dude. Like he was like.
That's wild.
It's like an Oscar-winning performance. Man.
Damn.
Legit, like
He
he
was
should win the
acting,
Oscar. He should win the Oscar for best actor in a motion picture.
Damn.
Because that was his motion picture.
He was like claiming like abducted by aliens,
Yeah,
abducted
just-
by Bohemian Grove.
Every week it was a
Jesus.
new headline for him.
Wow.
And he just was playing with it, just like, yo, the media is that fucking stupid. That's basically what he was thinking. Like, the media is that fucking stupid. They'll print anything. I'll just put up some weird shit, and people are gonna fall for it the whole time. Devin Haney fell for it too.
Yeah.
You know?
Overlooked him
100%.
almost.
Yeah,
he
he
fell
almost
for
like
it.
he felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
After a while, it seemed like in those like face to faces and stuff. Like,
Right.
it's like this dude is acting weird, man. You almost feel like maybe that was a psychological advantage as well. The dude like
I'm sure
made him
Haney
feel
did
sorry.
not go in there 100% like I'm gonna kill this guy.
Yeah,
kind of
you
thing.
probably
Like,
felt like, this dude is
what
weird.
the hell is wrong with him?
Yeah, you ever seen that Jordan Peele skit where
Yes.
the two dudes are like talking shit to each other?
Oh, the MMA promoter.
yeah, yeah.
And
he's
the one
just
is like, I'm going to kill him for God or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, yeah.
he's like, well, your last breath comes.
Because
I will kiss your wife in the mouth.
He knows this is all like a
we
fight,
just,
right?
We just
Like,
play it, right?
It's like that, right? It's like that. Like you fooled them into thinking
Damn.
what you wanted them to think.
Wow.
And it's just like Ryan Garcia. I put him higher than Oscar De La Hoya, just because of that. Because I grew up in the 80s, 90s, right? So I did watch Oscar De La Hoya and some of those. I was more of a boxing fan back then because MMA didn't exist, right?
Yeah.
So watching, I don't know, Ryan Garcia. I'm a fan, dude. Like I think that I don't even watch boxing.
I think he
And
won
that
a
was
lot of
great.
people over.
That was brilliant.
He won a lot of people over
Oh,
for sure.
for real, dude. Like he straight up, man, Oscar winning performance. That's all I gotta say. Like everybody hooked on. Everybody was like, nobody was saying like, oh, he's just doing an act.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Yo, I'm worried about him. Like,
Yeah,
is he
he's been
okay?"
trained, he's gonna get hurt
Wild.
in the ring. That's what the people thought.
Yeah.
And
There were some of those combinations that he was throwing that were just so fast. Like even Usman was talking about how when he was watching it, there was like a couple like just up hooks that it's just like
So fast.
ping, and you're
Right.
like, holy shit.
and he's got power too.
How is he moving so fast?
Yeah, I've heard things about his hand speed. Like,
It's-
just clips, though. It's
And
crazy.
Devin Haney is just like confused.
Yeah,
He's
he
just
was like,
what's going on?
"Who the fuck are you?"
I got these nice ugly shoes on, but what were those shoes, man? Like they look weird, man. They look like swamp shoes or something. You know, like when you're hiding from gators or something, you have to like cover yourself in the swamp. Oh no! Swamp gas, you know, like grass. You know what I mean? Like you remember the snipers? They would put it on, you know, like that. That's what his shoes
Christ.
look like. Like yo, you better stop worrying about your shoes and worry about your boxing, fool. Talk about. But it was funny that they were making fun of that after the fight.
Damn.
But yeah, Devin Haney did not look very good at all.
No.
And Ryan Garcia, man, he's gonna get the biggest fights now.
Do you
just
think-
Oh,
because
yeah.
of that?
Do you think people are gonna try to like run that same act, like, but what's it called? Like pretend they're losing. Losing it.
I don't think you
No,
can
you
to that
can't.
level.
No,
Even Garcia
you can't do it now.
again.
You have to
Right.
wait a couple years from now when
Yeah.
nobody has done it.
Yeah.
And then you do it your own way. You
Yeah.
can't copy exactly what he's doing, but you do it your own way.
Right.
That's just like people are like,
Oh,
oh,
I
what
see.
the hell's
Because
going
then someone
on?
else would be like, "Oh, he's just pulling a
Yeah, Ryan
like
Garcia.
version of Ryan
Yeah.
Garcia." I
Yeah.
see.
But you gotta wait until like you can't do it right away.
But now, right? Like even Garcia can't do
Yeah,
it
he
again.
can't
It's a one-time thing.
No, but he can because he's done it.
That
So like whatever he's doing, it's like, oh, we know it's on
Yeah.
purpose, but it's just to get
just starts
yeah
twitching. and
Because
doing
no
all that.
matter what, even if it's an act, they're gonna print it.
That's true.
They're gonna run ads,
Right,
printed
right.
news clips. You know, people reacting on YouTube, people dissecting body language with hand signals and all that.
Oh,
Like
I see.
it's gonna be all over the place, right? Because that's what pop culture is now. It's like YouTube reactions, and you know we
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
too. You know, what I mean, we react to the fights and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Right,
It's
right.
whatever you're
Dissecting
interested in, yeah.
everything and yeah.
So it doesn't matter if he's like, you know, there'll be videos about people saying, "Oh, I'm tired of his act." You know, what I mean, there's all
yeah.
these different reactions,
Right,
right?
right.
Because everybody's different, and then there's always gonna be people that agree with you and disagree with you.
yeah. How I feel about Ryan Garcia's act.
Yeah, yeah, exactly,
True,
right?
true.
People make videos like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the
reaction
time.
videos.
They're like, "Oh, press conference highlight reaction video."
It's like those
Yeah.
YouTube thumbnails where they're like in shock or something. It's
yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Those are-
like that.
Those are the worst on like Instagram or like TikTok or whatever, where there's one video that you're actually watching and then they've just remixed it and they're just standing there like
oh yeah, right. I see.
it's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's some of those accounts. It's like it's just like some like a little saying, and it's just the chick like showing her coochie
Yeah.
bent over with yoga pants on. You're just like,
Pretty much.
damn, is it that simple?
Yes.
Ryan Garcia proved it. Thank you, Ryan. Garcia.
Pretty much. God damn it, social media.
Social media, man, it's a game.
We've been doing it wrong.
It's a game, man. It's a game.
There's that
And
weird
some
like
people know how to play.
there's that meme format where it's got to be like a cartoon or like an animated movie or something, but the caption just goes like, "Every day we stray further from God." Or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
And like I don't remember what the image was, but it kept popping up on Reddit one year. But like, it's how I feel about social media sometimes.
Man, there's a quote that says, "Oh, I pray every day," and then it's her in a thong on the beach, praying.
Oh
In a thong.
Yeah, in a thong. Like, you gotta throw that in, right?
Oh yeah, or like some Bible verse.
Yeah. Or it looks like they're naked, but they're not. You know that whole
Yeah,
angle,
yeah.
like shoot it at this angle, so we think they're naked, but they're not.
Oh, Jesus
like-
Christ.
I'll pray for that.
Have-
Damn.